So I just want to talk about something today. Um, I just had a realization like a couple seconds ago, and it makes a lot of sense. And I see why a lot of stuff is going on right now. Um, so there's a big disconnect from beings that are fully self-actualized and beings that are still using the system, still in the system, still in the quote unquote matrix, still in the mainstream. That's really what it is, the mainstream. The mainstream is a one-way ticket back to the mainstream. So all the people that are trying to become popular in the mainstream through streaming, YouTube, Instagram, social medias, famous people, they're a part of a bigger system. And I actually had an experience where I came up out of something and I didn't know what it was at first, but now I identify that as the mainstream. And in the mainstream, it's just like a colorful thing of waters. It's like colorful waters. And on each side, it's like big ass server motherboard type thing. So like big ass computer type entities or whatever. Um, I only say entities because like I know that is sentient, like they can send things after you and you could be in the mainstream and what I'm saying, stuff happen to you because of those two sentinels on each side. They're big ass blocks. Like if you imagine a river that's in the middle of like a big ass crevice or canyon, and on each side is a two big ass robot type things. They're not robots, but they're like two big blocks of machinery. That's better. Two big ass blocks of machinery, and then you can't really see it if you're inside of it, but like if you're inside it, you just see a big ass light in front of you, and then behind you, you see a big ass cold light. So I interpret those as the sun and the moon, but they're the sun and the moon in the mainstream in the matrix. So if you come out of that, you will see that that is going to loop right back into the mainstream. Like it's like you hit that and you go right to the moon and come back in. You go to the moon, you come right to the sun and come back in. And I've always wondered, why is there a disconnect between the masses and people that actually know, the masses and the masters. Let's just say that. And it makes a lot of sense if people are in the mainstream, souls are in the mainstream trying to learn, grow, become more popular in the mainstream, to get more attention in the mainstream. All there is in this mainstream is how much attention can I get? How much star power can I accumulate? How much money can I accumulate? How much energy can I get? And all of it is a big ass circle. It's a big ass circle. I'm gonna put in a little picture of, that shows another diagram that more affirms what I'm saying. But the thing is, you're not sovereign. You don't have your authority. You don't have power when you're in that mainstream. So I'm just posting this video to stir up that thing and get these souls in there to get uncomfortable as fuck in the mainstream, and they won't be able to well, they'll be able to see it. They'll be able to see it, but they won't be able to touch the mainstream in front of them. But I'm going to use this video to stir up the mainstream, so like the souls will come up out of that, come up out of the world, come up out of the mainstream, because that it's already been changed in the higher realms, but that higher realms takes time, of course, to trickle down. So when it trickles down, it's going to change it to something different. But if you come up out of that before then, you can start gaining more authority, gaining more power, gaining more awareness of where you are in the space, where you are in the areas. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's gonna be people that don't even feel the effect of the stirring, or they do feel the effect of the stirring, but they're too ignorant to even understand or even figure out what's going on. Because I remember, I know there was one time where I was at that point. I will feel certain things and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. You feel me? So I just disregard it. Now I feel even a ting of something in particular and I can discern and differentiate exactly what's going on, exactly why I'm feeling that, exactly why I'm tuning to this. And yeah. So yeah, this is, you can think of this as the spoon and it's gonna hit all of the mainstream, all the whole thing. It's gonna stir it up completely. Um, it's just like a ruffling of feathers, cause the whole thing that's stopping the whole convergence is communication on a equal playing field. Everybody in the mainstream thinks they're up here. They don't even want to listen to the people that they believe are down here. But those people that are actually down here could either be in the mainstream or they're not actually a part of the mainstream at all. Like me, I'm not even a part of society. I'm not even a part of anything of that nature. And people don't even like, some people will listen, then some people will like, oh, what is, they're not even looking to see what he says. They're not even responding at all. And it's not like they need to, but everyone needs to be on an even playing field so the connection conversion can happen and we can all return to being what we need to be. Um, will through basically just unraveling and taking off that film over the perception and the film over the power and everything of that nature. Um, so yeah, that's it. See you later.